education. Right now, I'm going to give you some good education. It ain't going to be too much of me, but my name's Darren Gardner. I'm from Edward Waters College. Who knows where Edward Waters College is, with the exception of you, because I already know you know the answer. So, who knows where Edward Waters College is? Jacksonville, Florida. Who knows what county is Jacksonville? Duval County.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Duval!
Hey, we got it our basketball team here, cause they heard that and we ended up losing the game. We were doing good until they started saying Duval and they got scared.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what it's about. I'm actually from Polk County. That's where I'm from, right? But I've been living in Jacksonville about the past 10 odd years or so, and I work for Edward Waters College on various black male initiatives. To my right is my right-hand man, Mr. Ricky Glover. He's actually an admission counselor with Edward Waters College. So this is what he do all day, every day, send kids to college. I prepare kids for college. I do this, and this is basically what I do. Work with students in the community, black males. I don't really work with black females a lot, but black males, and that's what we do with our project at college. But I'm not going to stand before you long. I'm going to have Ricky Glover come up here. He's going to talk about scholarship opportunities going to college. So I want y'all to stand up and give Ricky Glover a Polk County welcome. Stand up, give Ricky Glover a Polk County welcome.
Y'all eating and everything, you know, y'all got y'all good little meal going on right here. It's a good thing. I remember my times at the community center. Emmett Reed was the community center I went to. I went there fall, spring, summertime, at the pool, football, basketball, track. Community center is a good thing in the urban community because it allows you to get opportunities and experiences and allows students the opportunity to see things outside of the community they don't get to see often. Again, my name is Ricky Glover, coming from Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised, Duval County. Edward Waters College represents one of the 107 HBCUs. Anybody know what HBCU stand for? Okay. If you ever hear the acronym HBCUs when it comes to education, it stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities. You have over 107 historically black colleges and universities in the United States. Anybody know before that's here in the state of Florida?
Florida Memorial.
Florida Memorial, you said fam. What else too? Bethune, that was black. All right, so that's your 4 historically black colleges and universities that's in the state of Florida. Okay? Edward Waters College is the oldest HBCU in the state of Florida. We're the first black college which was established in 1866, 1 year after the Civil War. The purpose of our school being established was to educate newly free slaves. Everything from elementary, high school, seminary levels, and college levels as well. Edward Waters College is also the oldest private school in the state of Florida as well. Okay? With us, we're a small HBCU, but with a small HBCU brings a family atmosphere where everyone gets to know each of our students that are in that school. We have 929 students that walk the campus of Edward Waters College, and out of those 929, each faculty, staff, president, VP knows each of those students that walk across that campus. So it's a family-oriented atmosphere that we want to bring in and still continue to give those students. Because no one can know you better if they don't know who you are, right? They don't know what type of goals or what type of dreams you set for yourself if they don't know your name, right? So that's one of the things that we do at Edward Waters College. We want to get to know all our students on a first and a last name basis. So that way when we talk, we know what it is that you want to do. All right? But like I said, we're a 4-year liberal arts school, so that means we're a 4-year institute where all of our students are able to get a bachelor's undergraduate degree. We offer 8 different degree programs and 13 concentrations. How many seniors we got? Y'all already applied? I know you already applied. Y'all already started applying to schools? Yeah? Okay, well, we're going to give you our application today. What my juniors and my seniors and my freshmen, my juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. I want to say to y'all, it's never too early to start looking for a school, especially my juniors. The seniors already out. 2015 already gone. We're looking forward to class of 2016 too, because you want to also know that your senior year starts now. So everything that you're doing right now is prepping you for your senior year. freshmen and sophomores, you still want to be able to have an opportunity to start looking at schools. It's never too early to know what it takes to get into school that you've been looking at. All right? And even all middle schools, how many middle school kids we got? Raise your hand. All middle school? Don't be embarrassed. You're in middle school, you're in middle school. Don't be embarrassed. It's all good because you're a senior at your school right now. All right, you're a senior in middle school. Okay? But the thing is that you want to understand is when you get to high school, that in your freshman year, you have to kick it off with a good GPA. At the end of your freshman year in high school, you want to at least have a 3.0 GPA. Because that sets the tone for your sophomore and your junior year in high school. When students send us their transcripts from their high school, only thing that we have is a piece of paper with your name on it and some numbers that tells what GPA you got. And the only thing that we look at is your freshman year, your sophomore, and your junior year. Because everything that we see in senior year, we can't see because you're in your senior year, right? So that's why it's important for you to set the tone your freshman, sophomore, and junior year. All right? You should see some of the transcripts that come across my desk that try to get into college. It's real funny. It's real funny. And you know, some students are bold enough to tell you, hey, I ain't care nothing about my freshman year in high school. I ain't care what I got. Some of them had D's and F's. But by the time they realized that they wanted to get serious about going to college, they were already in their senior year, and there's nothing I can really do for you. So to my middle schools, that's why I say, when you go to high school is a whole new ball game. Whole new ball game. So, you know, you want to make sure you start your high school years off right and moving forward. Be active, be involved in all of your school activities that they do offer. But to give you an idea what we offer for our 8 different degree programs, if you look at the shield that's being passed around to you, that shield has those 8 different degree programs at the bottom. And what we offer everything from business administration for those who want to actually open a business, be entrepreneurs, go work in corporate America. That's what we offer for your business administration. We actually offer biology. Those who they say want to be a doctor, be a pediatrician, be a veterinarian. Biology allows you the opportunity to go to medical school. Those who, I heard someone say they want to do engineering, we're doing engineering right now. We got a mathematics program right there. And it's a 3+2, it allows you to get 2 degrees within 5 years. The next best thing that we do offer is psychology. Those who want to be a psychologist, be able to be a counselor, be able to be a marriage counselor. Things like that. Your guidance counselor actually got some guidance counselors got degrees in psychology. And we actually also, those who want to be teachers, how many of you want to be teachers? Nobody want to be no teacher? All right, but we do offer elementary education. And for our black males who are looking to go to elementary education, you can pay for their last 2 years to go to school for free. All right? So there at the bottom, you do see that we do offer 8 different degree programs from Edwards College. Outside of the academic piece, you got to have a social life, right? You got to have some fun. You got to know what to do outside of studying. When that gets boring, when you get tired of it, you don't want to burn yourself out, so you got to find an outlet to release. So we have a choir, we have a marching band. Everybody know about Bethune, everybody know about FAMU band, right? How many of y'all done been to the classic? How many of y'all done been to the game and everything to see the whole weekend? Y'all see what that's like? That's what all 107 HBCUs give you, that same pageantry. It ain't nothing like going to HBCU. I don't care what they tell you about Florida. I don't care what they tell you about Florida State. I don't care what they tell you about Miami. It ain't nothing like going to the historical black college or university. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like it. Them same students who go to those schools, they coming down to your HBCUs just to have fun. They don't know what it's like to have fun on the HBCU campus. They come to hang with us. But like I said, we do also have Greek life. How many of y'all know about fraternity and sorority? Name some of them. Man, tell them what you is, man.
Real life dog, baby.
So we got all Divine 9 on our campus. We got all the fraternities and sororities, and all of them are active on our campus. So that's another way that allow our students the opportunity to have fun. Be able to meet other students from other campuses. Be student ambassadors for Edwards College. Be able to stand out. And that's another way that you'll be able to learn and be able to network and meet other people on the social tip. On a professional tip as well. All right? When it comes to sports, I heard everybody say they play basketball, they play football. The first thing they came out their mouth, they said they want to be an athlete. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to college and you're looking to get a degree, you need to have a student first and an athlete second. Because if you ever blow out your knee, your ankle gets twisted, you tear your ACL, you can't, what you gonna do? You're gonna be lost, right? So you always want to become a student athlete first. So the first thing, like y'all presenter was telling y'all earlier, you want to tell them your name. You want to say what it is that you want to get a degree in first. So the first time somebody come to my table and say, y'all got football? Y'all got basketball? We don't offer a degree in football or basketball. We offer a degree in those 8 that we got right on the bottom of it. Then you tell them what sport you want to play. All right? So whenever you walk up to somebody's office, you're going to look to go to school, you want to tell them what you want to get first. Then you're going to say what activity can you be a part of. Edwards College is the NAIA Division I school. NAIA Division I. We're not NCAA. We're NAIA. So we offer 9 different athletic sports. So we offer everything from football for our guys, volleyball for our ladies. We offer men's and women's basketball, track and field and cross country, baseball, softball, men's and women's golf, and men's and women's cheerleading as well. Okay? So we offer those 9 different sporting activities on Edwards College campus. Now when it comes to being able to be accepted in the school, you want to see what it takes to be able to get in that school. So that's why I say it's important to have a GPA. The minimum GPA requirement to be accepted into Edwards College is at least 2.5 GPA. When it comes to ACT and SAT, how many of y'all heard of that? ACT and SAT is very important because not only that, that says whether or not you're going to be able to get into the certain schools that you're looking into. At Edwards College, we do not have a required SAT or ACT score that you have to meet. And the purpose of us not having an ACT or SAT score because we don't want to use a test score to measure whether or not a student's going to be able to get a degree. A SAT or ACT score does not say what type of job that you're going to get or if you're going to get hired. We do that simply to give students an opportunity because everyone's not a good test taker when it comes to SAT or ACT. So that determines whether or not you're going to be able to get into school. We just require students to actually take it. However, if you're looking to get one of our academic scholarships that we do offer, we offer a full ride to students who graduate from high school with a 3.5 GPA, and a 24 on the ACT, or an 1100 on the SAT without writing. That pays for everything. That pays for your books, that pays for your tuition, that pays for your living, and that pays for your meal plans. That's a full ride. You can walk across the stage when you graduate from college not owing nobody not a dime. I don't owe nobody no money. None whatsoever. And they cost almost $100,000 for me to go to school for those 4 years. I know people who owe over $100,000 in loans to pay back to school. For what? So it's very important, like I said, when you come out of middle school, you go to high school. It's very important that you set the tone that 3.0 or better your first year as a freshman. For those who are in high school, who are in the 9th grade, 10th, and 11th, it's trying to buckle down right now because if you're looking to go to college, you can't wait till the last minute when you're at the finish line looking over because you're going to be too late by then. All right? So that's why it's important, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, to go ahead and start buckling down now, start working hard. If you know that you got to pick it up and you pick up the pace, don't be scared to ask somebody for some help. Pride will kill you. Pride kills college students for real. They don't want to ask somebody for help, or they be scared, or they feel like somebody's going to try to put them on the spot. But pride will kill you. All right? So the next thing that you need to know is, when you're looking for those high school people, it's important that you graduate all your credits in order for you to be admissible into go to college. You got to have all 24 of your credit hours. That means you got to have everything for your English. You got to have your 4 credits in English. You got to have everything from English 1 and above. All those intensive reading and those remedial courses like that, that's not admissible for college. You got to have your 3 credits in math. That means algebra 1 and above. You can't have no intensive math, liberal arts math, none of that. Algebra 1 and above. And then of course, you got to have your 3 credits in your natural sciences, which is your biology, your earth space, things like that. And your 3 credits in your and your social science, American government, economics, world history. Those count. And schools look at that. It's not required for us to have a foreign language to be accepted at Edwards College, but for some institutes, you got to have at least your 2 years in Spanish, at least your 1 year in Spanish. Some require more. So when your school offers your SAT preps or your ACT preps, take advantage of it. If they offer tutoring, you know you need help, you know what you need help in. You know what your strong areas are, and you know what your weak areas are. But that's when you have to actually take advantage of those tutoring opportunities. All right? The way the world is going for you all and your generation, by the year 2020, if nobody don't get it right now, you're going to be behind. There have been other countries in the year 2000 that had already started planning for the year 2020. In the year 2000, I was 10 years old. So that kind of give you an idea how old I am. Okay? But they had already started setting out a 20-year plan to be able to upstage America. They already talking about us here on this American soil that we're going to be behind. People across the other side of the world in India, they start their kids out at that age. So they either going to be workers, or they either going to be the people at the top of the food chain. That means your business people, your politicians, things of that nature. Engineers, don't forget about it, man. Let that be the real thing, because your STEMs are what each country is going to. STEM, anybody got an idea what that means? Okay, y'all got an idea. So that lets me know that you're learning something. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. That's the way where the country is going at. Every country is modeling themselves behind those things. So that's why you see so many of your initiatives in your schools right now that are focusing more on science, that are focusing more on the technology, the engineering, and the mathematics. That is very important, because that's going to set the tone for where we stand at as a country and us as a power. All right? It's very important that you actually get a college degree. You can't settle just for a high school diploma anymore, because that won't even land you to get the money that you want to make. Everybody likes money, right? Everybody accustomed to living a lifestyle, right? Certain lifestyle. So you got to go out here and get that education. Because without that education, you want to be able to make that money that you're looking to make. 850 ain't going to get it but for so long. I'm telling you from what I know, because I used to have to work for $7.25. My first job, I started working when I was 15 years old. I was making $6.80. You do $6.80 times 20 hours. That ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but like $200. That's my first job, making $6.80. Some people that are my elders, they were making like $3.25, $4. $4.25. You know? So that's nothing. So if you want to live a certain lifestyle, you want to have money, you want to have a nice house, you want to have a nice car, picket fence, 3-car garage, you got to go out and get this education. And the only paper that you need that's very important is that degree. The more you start to advance in your education, the more opportunities that you actually take, the more you start to step out your comfort zone. The speaker that y'all had earlier, he's helping y'all step outside your comfort zone. You know, it's all about your presentation, how you look, how you dress. People, the first time someone look at you, they see and they make a judgment about you. Y'all do it on a daily basis. Y'all know how y'all do it on a daily basis? Yep, talk about people. They might not have a dress code that you think they have, or they look a certain way, but you make a judgment. So that's the same judgment somebody else makes about you. So if you look the part and dress the part, you'll feel good about yourself. I'm telling you. Okay? Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to know about college period, what to expect, what to look for? Huh?
Some of them had an opportunity to travel through the Preventing Crime in the Black Community Conference
Okay.
last year in Jacksonville. How many went with us to the Preventing Crime in the Black Community?
What y'all think? The college? You think about the college? It was nice? We're in AIE Division 1. Any other questions? None?
Now you said that you don't require like ACT or something like that, but in order for that full ride scholarship, you say you need both the GPA and the ACT score, or there's two or the other?
Either or, ACT or ACT, and it's required to be.
Okay.
A lot of parties? Yeah, we have a lot of parties on campus.
Did you say it's only like 800 people on the campus?
We have 929 students on our campus. So we have parties. And see, the thing about when it comes to historically black colleges and universities, we right here in the state of Florida. We got some of the most premier schools in the United States. We have students that come from other schools, like FAMU, like Bethune, like Florida Warriors, come down and actually party. And I tell you, when all 4 schools get together, it's something big. Something you'll love to have, something you'll enjoy. All right? But school, when you come to school, it's always first academics. You make time for the social life. I'm going to keep it real with you. Students that come, they first year, because it's their first year away from home, and they ain't got any parents there, you know what happens to those students that don't focus? They end up right back home the next semester. Because they ain't come and have academics first, then you make time for social life. They ain't know how to have their priorities in life. They ain't know how to have their time management in life. So now, you come there in August, and you end up back home in December, that's a hurtful thing. Because people thought you was in school, they gonna say, dang, you back here already? You know? And then now, the second thing is, your parents don't take out money for you, because everybody don't get a scholarship. Everybody's not afforded the opportunity to have school paid for. So some of their parents done took out $15,000 that they did not have for you to be back home in December. And now you owe somebody on top of that. You know, so it's crazy. When it comes to our dorm life, how many of y'all know about the dorms, living on campus? That's the next important thing because we're a private school. So we're a church-affiliated school, like you'll find most of your historical black colleges and universities, because that's how they were established. We're an AME school, African Methodist Episcopal Church. So since we're a Christian-based school, we do have different rules and regulations when it comes to dorms. We do not have co-ed dorms. You know how you'll have on some campuses, like your public schools, they'll have guys and girls staying in the same dormitory. We don't have that. We have all the girls staying in one dorm, all the guys in another. It's not like you'll have guys in one room, girls next door, you got girls across the hall, you got guys next door to them as well. We don't have that. We actually have curfew. Our curfew on our campus, Sunday through Thursday is 12 midnight. Fridays and Saturdays is 2 a.m. So when you start looking at schools, you want to weigh your options between the private and the public school. Public schools tend to be a little bit more free. Private schools have rules and regulations that you have to follow. Okay? But with the private school, with those rules and regulations, it kind of helps you keep your priorities in mind of why you live. 12 midnight on the college campus, it's not like how you have to go to school, be to school by 8 o'clock, get out by 2 o'clock, be there all day. No. You basically set your own schedule. You schedule the time that you want to get up to go to class, and when you want your day to end. Some people set their schedules to where they have classes on Tuesday and Thursday, all day long, from 8 o'clock, as well as all the way to 8:30 at night. So they can have Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays off. And when you got that much time on your hands, what you gonna do with it? Go to work. Some people have fun. Some people sleep in. Do whatever. So college is not like school. Go to school from 8 to 3. You set your own schedule. Students on, there are a lot of things that get a lot of freshmen when they come in. They try to have early classes, 8 o'clock in the morning, knowing they don't get up. You know, so when you get up that early, you know you're not used to getting up that early. You know you're gonna sleep in. That time catch up with you real quick. Because either you're gonna not go to class or you're gonna be late every day. So you just set your schedule to how you would fit you as a student. All right? Got any questions? Nah? Go ahead.
How's the like area like surrounding the college? Like how is Jacksonville like? Is it a nice city?
Jacksonville is not a fast metropolitan city. It's kind of medium. Edwards College is located in the urban community. So our school is surrounded by the community itself. Some of you all, when you start going into your college tours and if you start looking at a lot of different HBCUs, you'll find that they're in the urban, common core of the black community. Because when they were established for African Americans, because at one time, African Americans could not go to your University of Miami, to your Georgias, to your Florida States, to your Floridas. So we had to establish our own schools to be able to set our own, because we wanted to be able to have an education as well. And our education meant just as well as those who went to those larger schools as well. So you'll find them more commonly in the urban community. Another thing about HBCUs is you'll find that they're the most diverse campuses ever versus some of the other schools. Some of them are predominantly black. You got a few HBCUs that are predominantly the population is Caucasian. You got some that the population is Hispanic. So just because they're historically black colleges and universities doesn't necessarily mean that their enrollment is made up of strictly African Americans. You have some people that have an international base. The majority of our international base comes from the Bahamas. They come from Jamaica. They come from Haiti. They come from South America. We got some people that even come from Europe and Africa. So they're the most diverse campuses that you'll find when you're looking for a higher education. Okay? So if I got any seniors, y'all come see me. I got a free application for you all. As well as